We want to make it very easy for you to be able to raise a dog. So I actually have two things that I created that are on the Echo device. The very first thing that we created is something that is called a flash briefing. So a flash briefing, if you really want to know what it is, it's dog training tips or it's news that you can get at any time. So for example, if you were to say, Alexa, what's the news? One of the things that you could possibly hear is our flash briefing, which is going to be a fresh tip every single day of the year about different things that could impact the relationship that you have with the dogs. And there, you're going to see the link. If you have an Echo device, or even if you just have an iPhone, you can hear our flash briefing by following that link. So the other thing that we did is the thing that I'm actually a little bit more excited about. The flash briefing is going to be a daily tip, and it is going to help you and give you some relevant information. But the other thing that we made is we're giving you an ability to be inside your home, and at any moment that you want to ask me a dog training question, you're going to have the ability to do that. And so what you're going to end up doing, and I'm going to do a little demonstration here in a moment so you can see what that's like. You will basically say, Alexa, open Al the dog trainer. Whenever you say that, it's going to prompt you and it's going to give you some different options. And one of those options is that you get to ask a dog training question right there, and I immediately get it on my phone, on my watch, and all my other connected devices. That way we know what questions are important to you. And I know what it's like. Sometimes you have a question for somebody and you're like, oh, I just wish they were here, and I'll try to remember to ask them. Well, now it's actually a very easy thing. You actually just tell the device what your question is while you're there in the moment, dealing with your dog. And I'm going to get that question, and then I'm going to come back on this live show and I'm going to answer that question for you. But in the very near future, okay, hey, I see a question just came in from the Echo device. How do you get your dog to fetch? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jot that down, and then I'm going to go ahead and answer that tonight. How to get dog to fetch? All right. So what that's going to do for you is you're in the moment with your dog. You'll be able to ask your question, and in the very near future, when you ask that question, if I get enough of the question that you're asking, I will immediately answer it for you. So I'm so excited. We're going to be working on this project for some time. But hey, how about I quit talking about it and actually show it to you, okay? So let me show you the flash briefing first. So here's what I'm going to do. Alexa, what's my flash briefing?
Here's your flash briefing. From Longoriahaus, helping you raise a happy, reliable dog.
Getting off the racetrack and getting onto the dance floor. A lot of us, when we begin to train our dogs, are really thinking about getting from point A to point B. Alexa, stop. And now I'm going to mute her again. But as you can see, what I did right there is I just basically asked her, hey, what's my news? And then what she did immediately after that is she begins to serve up a dog training tip. I'll tell you the way that I do this. I'm lying in bed in the morning, and I know a lot of us kind of reach over and grab our phone and maybe get on social media, get the news, check our text messages. Well, I literally, when I wake up in the morning, I ask her for my flash briefing, and it immediately gives me any of the news that I want to hear. I don't have to scroll. I don't have to really squint my eyes to look at the screen. I just ask for the information that I want, and it serves it up to me. So that is the flash briefing. Now, the other one that I'm going to show you is the one that, like I said, I'm really excited about. And that one is the custom skill where you're going to get to ask me a question. All right, so here we go. Here's a question that I actually got. How do I get my dog to stop from jumping? Okay, so here's all I'm going to do. I'm going to enable the device, and then I'm going to open the skill. So just check this out. Okay, I'm going to come off of there. Alexa, open Al the dog trainer.
Howdy, I'm Al, and welcome to my skill. You can ask for our contact information, request a callback, or submit a question for our Facebook Live show. If you ever get stuck and need help, just say help, and I'll repeat your options. Which one of these would you like?
Ask Al, how do I stop my dog from jumping?
Thank you very much for submitting your question.
So
Please be sure
I
to
just
join
got
me
that question.
Wednesday at 8
Okay,
p.m.
and I'm
on
going to show you
Facebook.
guys
Watch
something.
me answer your
Alexa,
question.
stop.
All right, I'll see you later. See you next time. Take care.
Okay, so what just happened right now? What just happened right now, as soon as I asked the question, I'm going to show you, if I can, as soon as that question was asked, it immediately showed up right there on my watch with the question that you have. And then once you get that question to me, the next thing that I'm going to do is we're going to jot them down, and you're going to be able to get your question answered, and you're not actually going to forget what it was that you wanted to ask me. But in the very near future, one of the things that I want to promise you guys that we're going to work very hard at doing, that if you have a dog training question, I'm going to pour all of my experience and all the knowledge that I have, and as people begin to ask questions, the skill through this device will immediately answer it for you and give you something very meaningful to help you with your dog.